Matt at ADHD Whiskey.
Yeah, Matt Porter, of course, we know who he is.
Yep. He threw down a challenge.
If you have a whiskey channel out there and you're watching this, I double or triple damn dog dare you to make a video challenging yourself to narrow down your collection. If you could only keep 5 whiskeys, which 5 would they be?
All right, well, this has been our, I guess, response to the challenge from Matt Porter at ADHD Whiskey. I'm going to go ahead and actually challenge a couple other channels.
Go for it.
I also would like to challenge Bobby at Bad Axe Bourbon, because I would love to see what he's got. Matt the Whiskey Nerd and Rose the Whiskey Noob. So I would challenge them. I'd like to see what their bottles are.
Ben, Greg, I'm looking in here before I start this 5 whiskeys video. I still got to cut in to make sure I don't see it, but I'm going to make sure. I'll cut in here and I'll make sure. Nope, no Basil Hayden products. Just like there won't be any Basil Hayden products on my only 5 whiskeys.
Welcome back to Bad Axe Bourbon. I'm Bobby. Alright, this is going to be a fun episode. We got Ben and Greg from the Bourbon Note send me a challenge, along with Matt the Whiskey Nerd and Rose the Whiskey Noob. Great peeps. We DM back and forth, Instagram, YouTube, and all that. Ron from Bourbon Rendezvous, great list as well. He would have been a great choice too. So, guys, I gotta tell you, when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, so I can't wait to do this. Then I started looking at all the bourbons and whiskeys. I'm like, wow, this would be way harder than I thought it was gonna be. I'm like, oh my goodness. So, man, I got to cracking. And my wife made her list too, and I'll run by that at the very end too, because she's nicer than I am about this stuff. But my list, I approached it as a list for what I like. And if anyone out there watches my stuff, you know I like a hot and I like a sweet. So I had a hard time going under 100 proof for this stuff, but I was searching, because I wanted something on there to bring people in as well. Something to share with people that maybe is just starting into whiskey, bourbon. So man, that was rough. I wanted at least one of those. But I'm gonna get right into my list, all right? Matt Porter, he's the one that threw it out there. So hey, the challenge is, if you can only keep 5 whiskeys, there's 2 of them that will always be on this list. And I did keep it to whiskeys that I actually have. There's some that I have had that are delicious. I'll never pay secondary market for them. So I'm keeping those off my list. Stuff like Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend. What I had was absolutely incredibly delicious. If I had a bottle, that'd be on my list. I've had Coy Hill Ben. If I had a bottle of Coy Hill, that would be on my list too. That was delicious. I had 140 plus proof in Nevada. But to me, it doesn't taste like a Jack Daniel's product. I'm not saying that's why I enjoyed it, but that helped, I'm sure. It didn't taste like Jack Daniel's. It was, for 140 proof, that is smooth, man. That is smooth. My buddy that just went to the Kentucky Derby, shout out Tony Arce. Tony, you're the man, brother. I'm gonna sip on a bottle he got me that he was told he could only get in Kentucky. It's a local bourbon to there. The Bank Street Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, aged 5 years. 80 proof. All right. It's a nice big pour. Whew. Here we go. Thanks again, Tony. So, Ron from Bourbon Rendezvous, I'm going to steal one of his quotes because it's absolutely true. These bottles are either full of bourbon or they're full of memories. This one, this dovetail here, this is the one whiskey that my wife and I, we had it and we're like, oh my goodness, this bourbon world, whiskey world is crazy right now. If we don't get another bottle of this, we're never gonna see it again. We know better now, which ones you do that to if you really like something. Dovetail's readily available, but this stuff is so good. Like I said, we went right back and got another bottle of this stuff. And you can see how much we got left of this bottle. We got another full bottle of this. And like I said, if you guys know me, I like a hot and sweet. and this is 124.7 proof. And this dovetail here is whiskey finished in rum, port, and Dun Vineyard Cabernet barrels. It's hot and sweet, right? Delicious. And it doesn't quite drink as hot as 124.7. You know, especially on that second sip. First sip, it's hot. If it's your first of the day, hopefully you're not starting off with 124.7 proof. But we got a little starter. But this is on my list for sure. It's got some memories for me and it's delicious. All right. Actually, I had to toss a coin between this and a seagrass. Here's another one that's got some memories for me. And you guys know, I'm not a huge Jack Daniels fan. But again, like that Coy Hill, I don't get a lot of that Jack Daniels nut flavor on this. This Sinatra Select, it's 90 proof. And what's really cool, the bottle's super cool, by the way. It's got Sinatra on, it's got the hat, a little bit of orange on there. It's a liter bottle as well. I was trying to taste some of this back in the day and finally got some at this place in Vegas at 1923. It's over Mandalay Bay. Had some of this for the first time and it was good. It didn't taste like Jack Daniels. Old Number 7, guys, I can't do it. It may be in a Jack and Coke, but I'd rather put something else in the Coke. But anyway, this is delicious. Like I said, it doesn't have that sour, like soggy nut taste for me. The good memories are, I had it there, I loved it. We left there. All I did when I got home is I was searching for it. I'm like, I can't find this anywhere. Went back to Vegas, went to the same spot. They still had it. I had it again. I'm like, yeah, okay, confirmed. I like it. I like it a lot. So left there. The search was still on. It's coming up on Father's Day. And all of a sudden, I opened up one of my presents from my wife and son. And it was Jack Daniels Sinatra Select. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And the story my wife gave me on it, she goes, I found this yesterday at a grocery store here in the town that we live in, on top of an old refrigeration unit, on its side collecting dust. And she goes, it was yesterday, day before Father's Day. Good memories with this bottle. And since then, I found another bottle. She got that one for me too. So I've got to back up to this bottle. Hey, I like it. That's the Jack Daniels I like right there. That and that Coy Hill, man, Ben, that stuff is good. You know it. All right. There's that one. That's 2 of my 5, right? This one I just came across recently. And I'm like, where has this one been? I kept hearing about it. I'm just putting it off. And this guy right here is Evan Williams Single Barrel. I had some of this, made an episode on it. This is the 2014. I'm like, what the heck, man? The notes I got on this, what stood out was orange Tic Tacs. I'm like, what the heck, orange Tic Tacs? I know that's weird. I like orange Tic Tacs, by the way. Obviously, if this is on my list. It's 86.6 proof. It's down. This is the one that's low, right? Here's 90 proof, 124.7 proof. Not everyone likes Tennessee whiskey, so I don't know if I'd start off sharing that with somebody. But this one, it's an easy sipper. Orange Tic Tac flavor, among others. Yeah, that's a good one. I need to go get some more because I heard rumors, you guys may be able to confirm this, that coming up next year, they might be bottling this one up and distributing it locally in Kentucky. And man, if that's true, I gotta find out. I gotta get another couple bottles before they don't have it around here. So that's where I am with that. But this is a bottle that I want on the list that I could share with people that come over. Hey, check this out. This is good. If they're just getting into it or whatever. And like I said, it's a single barrel. 7 Williams is not super expensive. It was like $25, $30, something like that. Man, this is a find, I guess, right? Not everybody can get it. But that's on my list as well. Okay, now, take a sip of this. So, all right, I'm just gonna jump into it. You know, if you watch my stuff, like I said, This is the one rye on my list. Corbin Cash 1917 Merced Rye. Oh my goodness. This is one of my top whiskeys. This rye, man, is off the charts, delicious, good. Man, if I didn't like my next one so much, this might be the top one. And my next one, I'm not getting any more of it. So soon enough, this is gonna be my top one because I can get more of this. And they got another one coming out, a single barrel coming out. I can't wait to get down there and try that one. This is a distillery that's local to me, actually, pretty local, 45 minutes to an hour from where I live. Lucky man. But anyway, got nothing but good things to say about Corbin Cash. This, man, is a delicious rye, delicious whiskey. Like I said, without my next one, it'd probably be my top one. This one's so good, it's sold out. All I could get was a 375 milliliter. See that little bottle? I'm not the only one that likes this. If you guys can get this Corbin Cash 1917 Merced Rye, get it. Or DM me, I may be able to get it for you, all right? Anyway, this one is my top one, for sure. This will be my personal unicorn bottle. I like it so much. Stag Junior, but not any Stag Junior. Batch 12. Stag Junior Batch 12. 132.3 proof. Man. Yeah. You can see how much I got of it left. Man. I like this one so much and that one so much. I had to make a video where I went back in time to pretend like I could get more of it. Absolutely delicious. The chocolate, the caramel, toffee, butterscotch. You say butterscotch when you're describing bourbons, and I hear it, I'm like, where is it? Let me try it out. Let me check it out, because I'm in. That being said, that would be my 5, but I would have to say I love old fashions. I love making different old fashions, experimenting with old fashions. So here's one that I talk about a lot, that I get slept on a lot. You guys probably agree with me. Wild Turkey 101. Wild Turkey 101, I know this would be a 6th bottle, but this one it's gotta be the greatest utility bottle, right? 101 proof. You could sip it. You could have it on ice if that's what you like. And neat, I do most stuff neat, but you could do that too. And you could mix it. You could put it in old fashioned. Put the ice in it. It waters down just a little bit. It's perfect, right? It's got that little bit of spice in it. It's readily available around here. California, you can buy this stuff in a grocery store. And it's like 17 to 18 bucks. I can't say a bad thing about Wild Turkey 101. Of course, you can go off of that with the rare breeds and all that stuff, but this is a winner. This is an asterisk right here, right? This is like an all-encompassing one. Well, here's the 5. If I had to just choose 5, I think that'd be it right now of the ones I have. That's it for me, guys. I mean, those two, man, delicious. They're all delicious. They're all Bad Axe, right? This is a 5-axe Bad Axe collection right here, right? So I'm curious to see what Rose, a whiskey noob, and Matt, the whiskey nerd, what they come up with on their list. This is gonna be mine right now, right? I'm going down to Corbin Cash pretty soon. Got an invite from them. I'm gonna make a video on that. Maybe I'll have something that surpasses that, but if they've always got that, I'm fine with that too. My wife's list, real quick, she had Angel's Envy, regular Angel's Envy. She put that on there, but really the Angel's Envy store pick. If you guys, I'm sure you've had Angel's Envy. If you've had their store picks, the regular is, I believe, 94 proof. But if you had their store pick, they're normally, or store picks, there's a variety of them. They're like 106 to 110 proof right in there. And right in there, I think is their sweet spot for Angel's Envy. Because we've got the cask strength as well. That's like 120 proof. That's a little hot for it, and it drinks that hot. But that 107-ish, 110 proof, I think is a sweet spot. We're lucky enough to get 2 or 3 bottles right in that range. They're absolutely delicious. Bullet, she likes Bullet bourbon, and not necessarily to sip on, but in old fashions. And I gotta say, I agree with her. That might be my favorite bourbon in an old fashioned. I don't necessarily like to sip on it. I really don't like Bullet on its own, but for some reason I like it in the old fashioned. It might be the high rye, but I like it for that. So we normally have a bottle of that around for our old fashions. Dovetail is on her list as well, and Frey Ranch Rye. What she also put on there, because she loves old fashions too, Knob Creek Smoked Maple. Like I said, she's nicer about this than I am. She's thinking more about other people too. I'm like, yeah, I'll think about them a little bit. I mean, maybe one to help them get in and graduate to all these. That's it. Hey guys, thanks for the challenge. Ron Bourbon Rendezvous, thanks for always commenting on my stuff too. Bourbon Note, Ben, Greg, thanks for commenting on my stuff and inviting me for this challenge. Mr. Matt Porter, ADHD Whiskey, thanks for making this challenge, making it fun. That's it. I know it went a little bit long, but man, there's 5 whiskeys to talk about here, right? Now, got some memories, right? It was way harder than I thought it would be, but it was fun. Man, like Greg said, this could easily be a 12. 12 would be more comfortable, right? And when making the decisions. Hey guys, again, thanks a lot. What do we like to say on this channel? Sharing good bourbon or whiskey with friends and family is Bad Axe. I'm Bobby. Thanks for watching. Till next time.